I was here for an hour say it's time for action. Dafo Froni and they will create that of a Kwabena Sarpong Atanase Yebabidi and come off a Kwaba.
Yeah, Cronto.
Boko dear.
And go back there.
Men Kai or man for say Kencity Media and 2 TV or Man FM, Ash FM, NAP Radio, and a social media platforms. Union Monso, my journey, and Namnia Munim say a product near Papa across the world. I'm my journey in Yano, Yamobia Akwaba. Over your take and opinion and episode Kadika.
Well, I'm over with the zone that body elections there.
Yes.
Ubia can be. In the first place, they say congratulating the organizers of the elections. On my very peaceful election. One of the few elections I want to say will be because you haven't heard anything like that. And moment congratulate you. The only snack and as a dear it was our election where time no you start here. But visit time we started here no cry. So dream cry a year kakra.
Yes.
A year in the sense if my memory serves me right. This is the time one. National elections are fatal accident with delegates returning their constituencies. For a long time, this is the only one. You know why?
I didn't hear.
Because you are starting term, election went to the following morning.
Yes.
And my delegates a breast of cars or more none of them drove in the night. So if anything at all, we can take a cue from this, so that we start in the middle of the day, late afternoon, and it carries us to the following morning. So what I say, tell the delegates a bit me a call because an adjunantiano and the accidents na ever. Most of the accidents that we've had for all our national elections have come when the delegates are returning to their constituencies. This year, who be biasa, and the Yadamwase delay and yet dear, but a boy may avoid this fatal accidents, yeah, which is good for us. Now, ye are the delegate, your candidates, 7 7 candidates, officers. Usually, you saw 7 officers, if are, and son appointed 3 or 2 assistants in all the categories, except the national chairman and the assistants here elected. But they said no, will be cover programs. He said, those officers elected. Assistant.
Yeah,
yes, but they are not in TM per se elected via background rejected. So assistant position I regional balance.
Yeah, the shape na regional balance. That's one main objective. A Bemayen arrested say you be elected those officers because you per se your officers represented the entire country. Every region should have a representative at the national executives. In China, you elected one. Sisi a Nyankopon abwaeng ya elected one way and Tokabia ma the chairman Stephen Tim Cool, the general secretary, a young man Muswa D40 Unyandi 40. Yes. Unyandi 40. He's 39. He's coming a young exuberance. So Omo aka idea chini na si yankoda. Until for the first time, the party is being run by the youth. This is the first time that this party is now going to be run by the youth. Yes, sorry, I am not now this is the opportunity for you guys. The Home Secretary Chairman in his mid-60s. But now share and kodaso. Let's see how you are going to use your youthfulness to help
build the party and build the country. And the American say, what I've seen is that the youth of this country, they are also too money conscious. Check around. A lot of these youth in political positions, party positions, look at the assets they have acquired. Look at their homes. Some of them have never even worked. The only job they have done is party jobs. So, enti senkodana mo ba mo fasa habit to say politics at the said yeah udoko kofu.
As I say, sonality.
As a sonality. When you are in power, kuko naso in the society. Say mo ba no mo ansisa, but mo who say you are coming in to serve the nation. Of course, obenya bibi every home, but if you rush it like a lot of our guys are doing now, this country will be going to the World Bank every 2 years.
How do you control Niawoke?
Yes, that's a good question. How do you control it? I don't know. But maybe the system that we have put in place to check corruption. As you say, yeah, Juma.
Is it about saying Nipano and they are corrupt? And I say, position I dear man because attaining a certain position no, and I call it for Sikabi. I was saying, Nipano corrupt and our position now I general. Be a switcher and Kansas or that position.
There be some position they are quite a bit yauka. So if you have to get 100,000 cedis, that's fine. I'm not complaining of you getting 100,000 cedis. Left to me alone, chief executives must be paid well, so that we hold them accountable. So what I say, but position now when you know, and the only position in terms of acquiring wealth. And you can want them, and not the salary na the maon. And yet, Catholic bishop, and what can say him children was say a Juma, ye did home by ye did inside. So, Catholic bishop Nekaya, and I answer your system now you want so it breeds corruption. I don't know if it is the culture or the system we practice, it breeds corruption.
And 2 years, you will be your idea, Krameni.
So just here. Yeah, that's what Buzia said. Don't give gifts, they are bribes. Don't accept gifts, they corrupt. And when you go to America, you don't give gifts.
That's all my tips.
Tips, restaurants in India, tips, those are not bribes. I'll give you an example here. So, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Vaco, I went and gave a manager, okay, samples of the products that I have made. I packaged it and gave it to him. Say, on farm money, now you sooner on the can reports in Germany. What do you say? We were supplying Vaco detergent. Okay? As someone the man crouching on and say, does your boss want me to be fired? What you say?
Matthias,
does your boss want me to be fired? It will happen in a Ghanaian company because that's a culture over there.
Yes. Yes,
that's the culture over there. There was a company here in Ghana, Shell. There was one general manager, he was next to the managing director. He walked up to a supplier and catch a supplier and he said, "On manisika. On chanisika, the supplier is unisika. Or this one manisika, but you are free in himself." Lo and behold, supplier refused, and he managed to get the job from the supplier. At that time, Bruni was managing director of Shell. When the news broke, Aquano, deputy manager, was doing next to managing director, or free fear by the next day or by another dismissal letter.
So on the Obabe can't now say it here.
I've had the eco-setting committee. That got instant dismissal. And go there, that company. There are some company, and outside that, I've worked with that company since 1995.
A supply money,
a supply of degreasing a compound. Since 1995, I've never been there to collect my check.
I didn't hear.
All that I have to do is call, check, and you're ready. Oh, they'll be ready or China, and I said next week. Next week, no check, are you ready? You don't see anybody. You don't see anybody. I need something to balance equation. That is the culture there. And that's the culture I'm talking about. So it means, let's say our culture know what your society more. Okay?
Kwabena, one person who need or more culture, do I experience that? Or you're corrupt?
I am not.
I didn't.
Because it's not good for the country. It's against my conscience.
Then why do you say Yentiminya will be also Sosani and Manoso two leaders?
Well, then I make us say, I'm not saying Yentiminya.
Okay.
You bet to me.
Okay.
You bet to me.
Okay, I can say intimacy.
Yeah, because we haven't had it.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult. They are doing the same. They haven't. Today I listen to BBC. They're having the same problem in Kenya. Most of the corruption is the #1 point in Kenya election today.
Mami, narrow it down. And Famra one kasa workers, you being the leader, I no more juma practice it to say nipa no more juma to say.
Who we are there? Why be you ready?
Where you will be a leader? What you will be in a leader?
When she will be in a leader, but they know so who we are there. Be you ready? Yes, I've dismissed one person.
Okay.
Where am I say? O worry me nyaba. Makuntampo. We dismissed him.
So it's possible, say, you bet me a ye.
Oh, there is possible, see a bit.
No, I'm afraid you are trying to You mentioned you are trying one baby ama. One say, crowd here, just say, or not just any you are trying one baby ama.
That's what I say. No, it depends on the leaders that we get.
Okay.
It depends on the leaders. You see, this is something that have to flow from the top.
Yes.
Not from the bottom.
Yes.
As a Sapenina or Tihono.
Yes.
And was such examples.
Yes.
So yes, yeah. And then the managing the chief executive is why appointing so or the one such example. They will also set the examples in the our family. Okay? So companies about and you're successful. I buy companies and you're successful. Why? I'll give you an example of a government company that has been successful.
Koso.
Gapoa. Rollins nom Ekoji Busia. First to revamp the whole port. And they signed a management contract with the chief executive, the management over there. Almost signed a contract in the year, performance contract, they signed. Starting the Japanese for my Japanese grant, normally the rice, it be along the rice, a full a shipload. Normally the bar, almost the bar. Now your tongue, now you decide rice and Usikari Bigano, near the amount a pro-poor project. So, youth in agriculture. That's one of those areas now near this house cannot come. And now, shape by. And I think it's a quam preparing now. Ena or catch the Minister of Finance, the Kwampe Pro, Kosibucho, whoever. I catch a Gapua say, oh, I am buying near my Swatia here. And you almost ye poor charges, they handling charges, no mujina, and you almost your free. And the managing director and Kofa contract. Above what ye?
Meet you, pa.
Or Kofa contract with Busa Finance Minister, and they say, on share the contract, baby was a buying Eddie. Edipa ba or the Najuma ba Yanginisika. Also, Mr. Finance Minister, if you show me where in this contract it is stated that I should give you exemption from paying port duties and handling charges, I'll do it. Gapua sent the bill, shut up. Gapua sent the bill, and the Finance Minister paid. It has happened again. It has happened again. Crash view of my friend Professor Ade. Crash view of my friend Professor Ade. I've met him about twice in my life. No, I think or no, he was head of Jimpa. All right?
Yeah.
Jimpa owns a honey train civil servants.
Yes.
Any public servants.
Yes.
Now, there on board also. Director Bako also, some public service commission. I'm saying chief head no or board no. And I'm going to set you on fees. So I'm setting you on fees, you know. And I buying at the Nipa course you on 3 or more. And the director I catch Professor Ade say on Tiso on way for grammar because I buy institution. And was a massa. Me know that na has set fees. Yes, certainly you can say abiding crop by any of Buska. And as abiding crop by any 50%. Or say there be, or say there was you please, if you want to come here, go and pay. And they paid. They paid.
And there are systems, no,
yes.
Okay.
The systems and then the personalities involved. And yet to me, Dr. Professor Ade, so many of them. And as I said, a free slow now it penetrate. And it penetrate. And yes, so that's a bear girl back on our media marquee, me here $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. And a lot of these young men are thinking like that. She was only unfortunate and only the free and no buy my echo report. So, and give me the advice na me de ma omo mumwa nkodanu a mombe represent you omo na mon change mon show bibi say yes mo the evils in the society, and as kids you are ready to change. So when you give you a position, a manager, I expect somebody like Samia Uku at NLE, National Lotteries, to show those qualities. The young ones now will take a responsible position, will show qualities, man, who say, yes, we are prepared to change this nation. And yes, sir, that's a business as usual. I guarantee you, we will go to the World Bank every 2 to 3 years. Because we overspend. Having said that, now you come to Agyapong. Your true wealth and value will be put to the test in our next election. That is selection of MPs.
Never. No more tea kakra me ton de aba ya de no so ba be to aso am ya hwe wono mo ayi o mas leaders for the NPP party na edi o manim ne wo so mo ye ne enti a ho be hia se 2024 omotumi e breaki the 8 ye ba e be di san kom me kai wo se Kings Air Appliances for a boy and pay ama yet to me no wedding komo wonom e wo niema e fo e fe akono odi kofia so what did you be any panel nani ebeso say ebia ope chest freezer to freezer bia opato air conditioner opato fridge ebia no so nye freezer opato home and offices, appliances, how do I use so terrible how here we can create office a bit me aboa ama office net to me a demo. Sunday morning, you know, cooking appliances are the amount we hear TV about fee, we hear be about hall, we hear be about office. Nina on Sabeka or Kings appliances. May Kai say or no outlet in the dot on, and somebody back what could piece whom Shannon so far me. O tad dear wa. Your chow near my standing fan, mobile phone, electric iron, kettle. Sanya we instant. Otoya mumuhana ya chow na wa pija back. Kwa beka free pipe junction sabeka omo. Say the midi kaka isu human so omo fan call barrier omo ben police station no. Pokia say Ablekuma junction omo ben eye lorry station no sanso ena nsawem amasamai afi asasiwa wenchi techiman. Miaye bebre ena Kings appliances wo ni nyina mu se wo yira na wa frɛ 0200 421 004 0200 421 004 now the Kings appliances for no akwakodin komo ebusua ye kai wo se komfo anochi aban yare sabia cancer treatment center machine saye bo mo mato no eguso a mo ya de papa hwe one my do contribution aba aseda ena di kan ewom aseda kese no ebeba wo bra e bia woni mu bi awayare akoho na contribution kakra wo ye no eso atumi aba sa nipa no emfaso se wonte da mekai wo se yekoboa cancer treatment center na mo matumi atomfidi a omo betumi dia ye adwuma ho se be ya se mu bi yare koho a omo betumi ahwe yen your account numbers me no na ye de adwuma Oman FM flood victims account number oko ADB office bia na se wo kan Oman FM flood victims account number ombe pull account number no e de ama but Shannon son ADB Madina branch number no 113100005341001 Shannon so for me afi okwe social media platforms ni nyina so account numbers no ewo ho your momo account number no ye 0542869979 0542869979 di e ka ho e kanete Agyapong sending se sia ade a yensa be kan yenso ya forward de ama konfo no chi aban ya resabia de ana wa hye no so e de ama me wono mo a e pe phone sa to phone open phone ato e de ache obi open phone ato e de ayo adwuma open laptop ato laptop problem aba ho open say ye hwe accessories wo ho no de fix e de mount sanso so na open TV ya brand ne Franco sanso tabletop fridge sanso so ya brand ne kama open BDS office open BDS hall and now kitchen maybe I would when you betray a Franco Trading Enterprise our main office no other braka when the Rogue Cinema and share anymore Ghana ha say a car phones pa you know o car phone and you'll be a car Franco on outlet no doso ya Shannon son Oxford Street ewo usu omo ho circle omo ho la pass important omo mia bebre okotema ani mia bebre na Franco Trading Enterprise so o car Franco Trading Enterprise on run cell phone papa fee oko online now to www.francotrading.com hono ebo no form ade channel so soro entika na channel so ya no afre 0558 106241 0558106241 and now so say 0302225651 0302225651 nene Franco Trading Enterprise for no enkonkodi nkomo fa kwabra ya yimpanimfo na wie e de na di o manim
we ade di o manim first test yeah the people so omubeye good executives for the next 4 years, or it's going to be business as usual. Saying ni party mrano so yen no correct idea yen no idea ni tuntun cry say koko that will come during the parliamentary elections. The first elections will be, by all means, it will be orphan constituencies.
Orphan constituencies.
Okay? And not Ebema who said new executives now, ya elected mono. Se mobeye adwuma different from the other executives now, because the nina ba ni say enkontompa enokra yendi yaye album no that head office no na album no that head office no and the work constituency need to be different. That is where the problem starts. Ya start here album se sia no na enkrofo start se album no e work constituency. Executives muntimi nkahwe nkyerɛ wɔn ɛbɛsɛ nkoto aba no ne ntɔkwa aba nti sɛ mobɛyɛ adeɛ a yɛbɛhu. That is the first test that you are going to see. Now yɛnya a chairman yɛamete sɛ one time no obi ka sɛ the regional executives decided to support John Boadu because they want at least an old hand be okay. To me, that is not tenable. We have an old hand in the elected executives now, the two of them, the chairman and the vice, the general secretary. Stephen Tim has been a vice chairman before,
including the women organizer,
and a successful vice chairman too.
Yes.
So that the argument is said, the person will be Bamune, and then why didn't you support Stephen Tim? Okay, that is also another problem that we have to be managed. The chairman, 11 chairman, we cannot do anything about it. My head can the Japan says that they should resign. They can't resign like that.
Or think elsewhere. And why be now so I cannot say elsewhere no. Yeah, the horse have no go.
Yeah, the horse have no go. But me the American say, Abufa, system ya practice. And ya there. Yes, everyone we are borrowing the system. Now problems are here coming now, come through that. And no more the system had to place a guide woman to run their system, their country. And then China we be here. The best baby. Young corner and go shower, Minkasi and copy you, young go find verbatim, never metra. No. Yan said, "Dear, what was see your diano?" Nayan so young fan to a coach I own, Nayam Cavo, a dear bit me a boy, ama yako yenim. So, see, and yes, idea, we are going to take about 100 years to get to where they are now. But we shouldn't do that. Because we are developing at a time that there are developed nations. So we have to copy from them. So, and the way the chairman, the 15 or so chairman, maybe the excuse they put out.
All the 16 Obia support to be.
Yeah, so one of them supported the winner and the 15 supported the loser. Yeah. So what you say, maybe the reason that they supported the loser is not what they have put up. There might be something behind it. And this young here, it will spill over into the administration of the party.
New executives.
Yes. Where the chairman are not going to have a cool relationship with the general secretary or the chairman.
Oh, we are no more share.
They can do it. I haven't seen anybody where we are or no be
it depends on said you know about the handle.
So what I say, they depend. Said what handle. It depends on what you receive. It's a two-way thing. It's not one. It's a two-way. You have gone and done everything against this guy being elected. Yes. So he also has to be extremely careful in dealing with you. Because he doesn't know what is over here. And the both parties have to understand the say, be no, as I say, in the best interest of the party.
General Secretary for so why then do you have to say only Jumana over fight and say a party in Tina?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I am saying. It might not be the reason of the giveaway. They may not just like the General Secretary elect because maybe, wrongly, officially or pitching a baby.
Okay.
So what I say?
Yes.
And it's time now we stop this. We camp. It's difficult.
Camp, say
I don't know of any camp.
But
they exist.
What it is all
They say they exist. We had Kufo and Nana and Alan. We had that. We don't want to carry that to the new administration. That's what I'm trying to say. We had Alan and Nana, and people were victimized.
2008.
For being one or two. Okay, people were victimized. People lost their jobs. We don't want to go there again. We don't want to go there again. We haven't come to that stage, so I'm going to leave that one. But the new executives now, some deep party mrano when handling party issues. Let's say we deep mrano so. Amufa, no problem beyond that. Look at the problem we even had with Tesco. Why do we have a problem with Tesco? I didn't Tesco for Uncle Twaba. And I said I didn't dance into also. Because we wanted to manipulate the system. We wanted to manipulate the system. And the rule is clear. Presidents of Tesco, Tesco, and I said president. And you say as of at the time, the National Service one, name number of Tesco at the institutions in Ghana. And they don't have their presidents. So why should there be a problem? That's the dishonesty I'm talking about.
All right, that's it, maybe.
Okay.
The newly elected national officers have different skills to streamline the party. I am urging all people to support them to break the 8. And you added good morning to Justin Kuduya from Pond and then Nanabi NS or Taifa Medasi and Opay said what Jenny. And this one says the unity is the master key for 2024 elections. We shall surely be victorious. No sleeping. Inshiraba and Elka, and that's also what Jenny. I'm appealing to MPP supporters to calm their nerves. Let's build a united front to make break the 8 a reality. Delegates have spoken and MPP has won. The way forward is most important thing ahead of us. Mama G, Ewo Kaswa, also made us say Ode Adrian. Ofa Koanim.
So, sir, and no crown I am Pesayeka. When it comes to Tesco, I don't see any mania situation now. And Janshi Bay. And this a new executives, more chances that moment me avoid this idea when it comes to the next round of elections. And the main thing is changing the album. We say they wanted to bring in people who were not presidents. People who were not presidents. Some people were saying that those the Tescon institution, some of them don't exist. Why should all this thing happen? So, why should all this thing happen? The theme of the election, unity and togetherness. They say, we are honest. Let's say, one for Kululu and Yamuniama. So unity no more easy.
And then I makululu ne ban.
Said the makululu no ban a preference.
Me pay
way. Would we be shemwa? Obeto against way. So I just say, would we be shemwa obeto against way? They said that some people lost their jobs. Because
for all things being equal, say Bibia and see na MPP to 20 ye parliamentary seat and a presidential seat. Yeah, tuna Bibia equal. Political party ben also winning.
Oh, there's no question about it. It's a political party ben is political party ben is will win election. It's certainly the MPP. NDC cannot. John Mahama does not even have the moral right to talk.
Nasa de Biokasa.
De Biokasa. Yes, he doesn't know. He's a communicator, so he's just talking. Afrobarometer, Afrobarometer, CDD. They did a survey as to who will win elections if it were held today. MPP. Ya boya ni eda fa wa ye tietia ye so no. Ya ehunu nyina free moja no. Enya 22% of the votes. Okay? And this year already high. Yeah, Bibia, they are on there throwing short bombs at us. So, no. With John Mahama as leader, talking all the time, Omunya 26%.
That was when you saying
22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22. Well, we are clean. You have no problem. We have 30% of the electorate to vote for you. Are you a political party we can depend on? You are not an alternative to MPP. Look at how bad we are now. Look at how the AC suffers it. Say. Let's say I know a contest. Yeah, 1 year survey. The year 22, number 1 year 26. And the catch, listen. Only 5% of NDC for this one Montwaba.
Okay.
Do you know how many people are all MPP on Montwaba? But 25. I stand to be corrected on that figure. It's not less than 15 and it's not more than 25. It's either 15, 20 or 25. See, Omon Twaba. Yeah, a chunk of us is Omon Twaba. So as I said, 25% or 20% of Omon Twaba. You beat us by only 4 percentage points.
And Twaba better than a free hole.
Yeah. And the name of me and Sansua. A criteria for determining the election if it were held today. Economics. The economy. Employment and infrastructure. See, a traho apple for apple. Near listed what we have done up to today.
Yes.
Now NDC has to list what they did for the 8 years. There's no way they can match us. No way. They can't match us in any way. In infrastructure, they cannot. In employment, they cannot. We are yet much better in providing jobs for people than NDC did in the 8 years. And I can provide the data. Say because it's here, inflation costs, you're going to be that.
Okay.
Through no fault of you or me. I sat down here and told you, sir, Bank of Ghana, traditionally, no, oil right. According to the books, oil right. When can say onim na juma, any central bank governor will do what Bank of Ghana governor is doing. But in our system here now, it's not going to work. Because the inflation is not due to a lot of money chasing few goods. That's not the cause of the inflation. That's not the cause of inflation. So if you increase interest rate, you are making matters worse for the people. For the government itself, the government is hurting. And 83% of the interest we paid in the first quarter was CD interest. Yeah, the T-bills that we are borrowing now are 25 to 27%. And the government is borrowing 500 million CDs for 90 days. And it's paying 27%. Because Bank of Ghana has raised from 22 to 27 the discount rate. You know how much it's going to cost the government? So it's not helping the government with that raising of this is the discount rate to curb inflation. I have my doubt that it is going to work. We have done that. We have done that from February.
But still, yeah, man, cost was a baby between a Chris can be and Chris can won't but still, from February, still, I never know.
Because the diagnosis is wrong. The diagnosis is wrong. If you go to a hospital and the doctor gives you the medication, and after 6 months, 1 year, you are not showing any improvement, then the doctor will know either he's giving you the wrong medication or he's diagnosed your condition wrongly. That's basically what it is. And that is why I said it here. And I had only one person call in to support me. I think it was from University of Ghana or somewhere. Yes.
Dr. Stephen Amwan, so I
Bank of Ghana, otherwise, you would have come back to increase the discount rate now. I'm telling you, he would have come back by this time. So they do it every month or what? Every month. Since February, he's done it about 3 times.
In fact,
it's not going to take. It won't fly. Obviously, I will grow forward to bank workers when we have 20%. When workers are telling you we need 20%, and you are telling me, oh no, you got too much money, so I'm going to make it difficult for you to get money. Yes.
What's it? Yaibida. Explain now. You're fine. Come on, run away.
And then I'm saying Yaibida.
You can't say a BSc pay now. You increase base rate. No, you increase your increase base rate. You increase your
Yes. Rawlings regime. Go and look starting from 1992. Interest rate was 22% or 20%. By the time Rawlings left, interest rate was about 47%. About 47%. And Bank of Ghana was all the time raising the discount rate. Raising. Almost raising na reserve ratio almost at
still
no, almost increasing.
Still almost
increasing the reserve ratio to about 20 or 30%. It still couldn't bring inflation down. It couldn't. Okay? So if the monetary policy aspect is not, because there are only 2 ways of solving this problem: the monetary policy or the fiscal policy. There's no third way. If everything goes, correct, practically, economically, we don't have any external influence. So what I say. Then you are left. We have only 2 mechanical tools, and the Bank of Ghana controls the monetary, and the government controls the fiscal. So if the Bank of Ghana is using the monetary policy that is not working, you don't have to go forward. You just have to look at the government and tell, hey, my friend, you got to stop what you are doing. You cannot keep borrowing. You can't. You are pushing inflation high. The central government must stop. You are putting interest rate too high. Government must stop, must reduce borrowing to bring interest rate down. These are the only 2 ways. I'm not an economist.
Ebiruma can say books on literature now na to make sure say interest rate no ebeba form nti the ekeka kana de tried and tested adwuma no moye no.
And I'm saying they are 100% correct. But try and test it over there. Not here. Try and test it over there, not here. So our academics must put on their thinking caps and come out with what I'll call legal indices. Indices that will reflect our system so that we can get something better out of these indices when they come. Amufa, having talked about that, the Bank of Ghana has made a Dr. Baumiane Kai. I don't know if Bank of Ghana is going to practice it. Unim said, since 2017, we have had surplus, trade surplus every year. Unim said, oh yes. Since 2017, we had trade surplus every year.
Yes.
But if your system is right, if your structure is right, when you have trade surplus, there's no way you should have problem with your currency stability. And because when the money goes, it doesn't come back to Ghana.
And on that note, how do you
No, I said the money goes, it doesn't come back to Ghana. So remind me, I'll talk about that next week. The money stays outside.
Sarpong says, as I said, at the end of free throw, na save to me a cable corruption na here say a free throw. We need a leader or then an IBC form. Either you are fired, you go to court, put me defender one or defender want me and defender who's on with them, no work with them. But two mebuno eba no 42 or more or be taking up MPP. Positions as national leaders at the core format to the constituency said to was in a sikape, a kakra. If ye be a usika was a unya, or ye were against be free swap when you have a former, you try and you have a kakwem, you try and you have this better made in a court, now could jail, a baby as an annual paying uncle of a cross upon that so by.
Over as a government Kasai,
Yamea Duma. Next week.
Okay.
Jifaba ku focus questioning simidamasi. Sanso na or the four kwabwaje onso medasi. Franopa. Ebusia for me din edia abufa bwache programs aka no to aso nyame ad mo channel pe bi share.